Welcome to the Postgame show presented by the Maroon Club, enhancing 23 Division I sports. Join the Maroon Club today and by Coca-Cola. Experience the Coke side of life. A heartbreaking loss. Here's Scott Barr.
Yeah, Gary, just another day in the Patriot League. Coach, your fourth overtime game of February. You knew what Bucknell had coming in, and the Leopards just played tough all the way.
Yeah, I mean, they're a terrific team. But, I've said it before, I'm just so proud of how hard we fight, and we got great character guys, and they gave everything they had. And, Bucknell is the reason that they're in first place. They're a terrific team, and, we came up a little bit short.
You said coming into the game that they could go 7 or 8 deep. I believe they had actually 11 players score buckets tonight, but when crunch time came, they went to their big-time player, Chris Haas, just a whale of a college basketball player.
Oh, he's terrific. He's what can you say? And I know our guys were a little gassed at the end. These guys played a lot of minutes, and we just hopefully their ankles are okay, and we can get back and get ready for Saturday.
With the tournament right around the corner, you had that magical run last year. Does this serve notice that this team can make some noise in that Patriot League tournament?
We've been in all games. We just got to keep working and plugging away. We had to go on the road to do it. So, but once again, with the character of our team and the guys and how hard they play, you never know. You just take it one at a time.
Coach, appreciate the time. Turning to our Coca-Cola co-players of the game. First, Nick Linder, and Nick, got to ask, how's the ankle feel right now?
Oh, it feels fine. Just get some ice on it, and we'll be fine for Saturday.
First half, it was your defense that really not only made a difference, but inspired this team. You knew coming out that you had to defend all 5 players all the time.
Yeah, they're such a talented team. You got to do whatever you can to disrupt their offense. Stephen Brown's one of the best point guards in the conference, so I just try to disrupt his game a little bit.
Bucknell, while they are the #1 team in the conference, they are a good matchup for the Leopards. They're a guard-laden team, and certainly guard play has been a strength for the Leopards all year long.
Yeah, when it comes down to playoffs, anything can happen. So, whatever team we get, we'll prepare the same way and work just as hard.
Nick, appreciate it. Go get some ice on that thing, would you? We'll bring in Zach Rufer as well, also limping his way over here. Tough physical game today. Zach, it seemed like in the regulation, every time the Leopards needed a big bucket, it was Zach Rufer that was dropping a 3.
I just got some good looks tonight, and I was able to knock them down, fortunately. Unfortunately, we didn't close the game, though. So.
Yeah, Coach talked about the overtimes and how Bucknell just keeps coming, and Leopards may have been a bit gassed. You're a senior leader on this team. What are your thoughts as you head into this postseason?
We've been with every single team to this point, so obviously we're going to go in with some optimism and go in like we can win every game. Haas made a huge shot down the stretch tonight, which kind of killed us, so it just shows we can be in any game. We just have to finish one.
Indeed, and it's 4 overtime games this month. Gary, John Leone said they came in needing, to gain a little bit of confidence in this. They needed just that one extra shot. Couldn't get it. Back over to you.
Well, Scott, there was a tornado warning tonight. We thought it was outside. It may very well have been here inside. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Yeah, you're right, Gary. The energy that surrounded this game was just palpable. I can't remember a game this intensely fought. Nick Lidner with a great defense. It really wasn't his offense in the first part of this game. It was all his defense. Look at the entry pass from Zach Rufer. Jalise outside to Matt Planuski, who drops down. It's the 2 big kids, the sophomore and the freshman, starting to work together very well. They went low-high. Now they go high-low. Polish Jalise and Matt Planuski really working hard together. How about Nathaniel Mustard kicking the ball out, and Zach Rufer, this was pre-ankle sprain. He had great lift on that jump shot, and he delivered 4 big ones in the first half. And Bryce Scott drives baseline, finds Rufer in the corner. Zach knocks down another one. How about the senior leader? This kid was on fire, and he really personifies the kind of heart and character that Fran O'Hanlon talks about. Chris Haas was just terrific down the stretch. Nice pass from Planuski there to Bryce Scott. And this one, near the end of regulation, Matt Planuski knocks down a baseline jump shot. Huge shot right there. There's a little back screen, and that time Jalise finds Zach Rufer going to the bucket. This was a big play right here. Drives to the bucket, in traffic, finishes it. That one tied it. Chris Haas, this was the shot of the game. Lafayette was up 3. That one tied it. Nick Lidner sprains his ankle on a desperation shot. Great shot by Bryce Scott here over Nanafalin. How about Chris Haas? Again, that's not a replay. That's another big shot in a huge situation. Bryce Scott finds Zach Rufer. They were down 4. This one cuts it to 1. but it was too little, too late. Bryce Scott with a chance to tie it again, force a second overtime, but Gary, it just wasn't meant to be. I'm telling you, if you take away the scoreboard, let's flip a coin to see who wins this game, and I am sure that Nathan Davis feels the same way.
Certainly was a great basketball game to watch. We're glad you have been here for it. Let's complete it with the numbers. The 86 Bucknell points on 28 field goals. They had 10 triples in the ball game, 20 for 27 from the foul line. Chris Hawes with 30 points in the game, and Stephen Brown with 16. Bucknell 16 and 12. They are the number 1 seed now in the tournament with their victory at 13 and 4, despite the fact that Lehigh did beat Colgate in tonight's ball game. Lafayette's 83 points on 26 field goals, 8 triples in the game, 23 for 32 from the foul line. 20 points tonight, a career high for Zach Rufer. 19 points for Matt Klanuski, 12 apiece for Jalise and Scott, and Nick Linder with 10 points and 3 assists, 3 steals in the basketball game. Lafayette goes to 5 and 23 and 2 and 15 overall. They'll finish up the regular season on Saturday at noon against Colgate. Well, it took the number 1 team in the league to go to double overtime to knock off the Leopards 86 to 83. For Scott Barr, John Leone, Rick Kehoe, the RCN television team, thanks for spending tonight with us. We'll see you Saturday at noon. For all of us, I'm Gary Laubach. Good night, everybody.